The Ninja Foodi Smart XL Pro Grill and Griddle, a big term, because they kind of fixed one of their most complained about problems on their other grill, which was it didn't heat from the bottom and it didn't have a griddle. Well, now they've incorporated a piece on the bottom that actually has a heating element built in, and from what I've seen so far, although I've never cooked on it, it heated really well. We'll do some temperature checks on the way, and we're going to just kind of get this started, and we're going to christen it tonight with some USDA Prime, about 1.5 inch thick filet mignon. So let's get this started. Okay, so I wanted to show you what we're going to be cooking tonight, and right there it is. You can see they are prime, USDA prime beef. They came from Sam's Club. I'm probably going to cook that one to start with because it looks like the best. This right here, this thermometer, it has some pretty good uses, and I mean, other than cooking with. Well, let me put it like this. If you hold down this manual button, it becomes, I'm not going to say an instant read thermometer, but it gives you the current temp. All right, I'm going to show you how fast it goes because I got hot water right here in this coffee mug that I almost got too far away. But I'm going to hold it down. You can see it's 71 right now. All right, there we go. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. So it started reacting within about 3 or 4 seconds. And that's how you use it. If you wanted to check different things on your grill or whatever, you got that. You just have to hold that manual button down. So all the explanation's done. I'm going to get this ready to preheat. I'm going to use my avocado oil. Okay, so I have got my steak seasoned, what I put on them, which is nothing but salt and pepper. You put whatever you like, and there's plenty of good things, but all I use is salt and pepper. I'm going to use their Kickstarter recipe for New York strips, and I'm just going to use it with my filet mignon, and I'm going to do exactly what they say right here. So you can pause that and look at it to see what they recommend, and we're going to pretty much follow it. I'm going to use the grill setting. I'm going to set it to high like they have here, and then I'm going to set my doneness level. Now that's a little bit, well, that's depending on how you like yours. I've got it to grill, I've got it set to high, and I haven't told it I have the thermometer in yet, which we're going to go by that, and that's you have to set that up. But here is what they show as levels. Now, one thing I have noticed is that when you're setting it up, every one of them have 2 degrees, all but the well. They have 2 selections. So I'm going to, kind of against my better judgment, I'm going to use number 4, which is the upper side of medium rare. And like I said, I just wanted you to see that. And that way, when we do this, you'll know, and I will too, just exactly what to expect from now on with a upper medium rare, because I'm usually just medium rare. So I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to hit preset. Now, bear with me just a minute. I'm going to move this. Right now, it's set for beef rare, and you can set it to chicken and fish and stuff like that, but I'm going to press the doneness level, I think. Yep. And then I go to, make sure my arm's not in the way, I go to medium rare by selecting this right here, and then you can see it hit medium rare on, or let me put it like this. It comes off rare. You go 1 rare, 2 rare, 3 is medium rare, and then 4 is also medium rare. So all I got to do now, if I'm not mistaken, is press that. So now we're preheating on high, and it's looking for its temp, and I did spray that grate with my avocado, and I also lightly rubbed this in the avocado where the salt and pepper would stick for pretty much no good reason. But so we may get a little smoke. I don't know yet. I don't really know what that temp is, and if I don't forget, we're going to take a look at that when it gets there. So see y'all in a minute. Okay, it just told me to add the food, and that was roughly 5 minutes. So it was a little quicker than I was expecting. But we're going to take a temp read and add the food because that's what it said to do. Let's see if you can see what I can see. About 400 degrees and pretty much dead even all the way across, which is one of the things I'm not sure you can see what I can see, but it is really close to accurate all the way across. So there it goes. And then it even says press it down. And then it says close the hood on the cable. All right, now I will say that you can cook it with the lid up. But I've been so impressed with an air fried steak, and I've done it that way many, many times. It's one of my main ways of cooking steaks now, honestly. I mean, I still cook them on the grill every once in a while, but anyhow, it says that, that's what it says for you to do. Close the hood over the thermometer cord and begin cooking. So we're waiting on it to say flip. Well, we're actually watching this, which is right now, current temp, 49 degrees. You can see that right there. I'm trying to find this thing right here. And you can see right now with the lid closed, and on grill, you can either run it. That indicates, this little icon here indicates that you can run this unit or this selection in either both the top and the bottom elements are on, or just the bottom. So obviously with the lid open, you're running the bottom, but when the lid is closed, what I'm getting at is you get the bottom element on and the top element. So we'll see what happens here in just a minute. In fact, let's see if we can keep up with the time. I probably dropped it at 10:42. Okay, it kind of caught me off guard and said flip just now. I may not have got the camera on before it went away. So I'm going to, oh, look at there, it's sliding down. I didn't realize that, but it has slid down. That non-stick surface is that. And I don't really know how I'm going to do it, but you can see, wow, I'm going to hold that up. That looks good. That's all I need to say. I'm going to get it closed again. We're back to cooking. So, now if it don't slide over there, but I wasn't expecting that. But I wasn't expecting it to want me to flip it at 85 either. But that kind of makes sense. All right, it's just winding down from when it said to get food, 10:54. Let's see what we got. And I don't need to tell you that that looks good. Now that surface must, and it is, that surface is slick. I'm not sure I should have even sprayed that surface, but main point, we're taking it out of there and we're gonna let it rest. And then of course we're going to cut into it. So, be back. Okay, we are coming up on the rest of the 5 minutes they recommend right here. And they have a rest timer on the unit, which is pretty neat. I did want to see, let's see what we have right here, if it'll let me. 145, which is a little further than I normally go. Let's just see what this says it is. 142. So and I could be off a little bit, but it looks very accurate. I'm going to show you the other side. It did automatically cut off. The other side looks like that. You can see the plate. I don't think I need to tell you much more than it's going to be good. I have good feelings about it. So I'm going to wipe my hands off and we're going to cut this right here. I'm just going to cut it right down the middle, right here. And just as you might expect. Well, I'm going to tell you, 145 may be my new number. That looks exactly like what I want. It just does. So I'm going to taste it. And that filet mignon is unbeatable for sure. And it is. That one is too. So there you go. The Ninja Grill and Griddle with the thermometer that makes a very good looking steak. Filet mignon for sure. But anyhow, I'm chewing like always when I do the taste test. But anyhow, thank y'all for watching. I'll probably have plenty more because it has a lot of options. That right there, I got plans for that. I love y'all all. I'm going to eat this steak. Y'all come back to see me, and y'all have a good night.